You should turn back now. I won't be so lenient in the future. All security staff, intruders in Section 214, rude ones. Attention. All non-essential personnel, evacuate the premises. We are under attack by the Superman.
I'm surprised it took you this long to get here.
You're not as funny as you think. These look like coolant regulators.
And I've got thermal accelerants. Plus, what does this button do?
Who the hell is that?
Lex Luthor did not provide this unit with a designation.
OMG! That robot is amazeballs!
This unit is now designated Amazeballs.
Maybe something less... How about Amazo?
This unit is now designated Amazo.
I don't suppose Luthor programmed you to call me.
Negative. Lex Luthor encrypted me with the powers of the Justice League to destroy.
Of course he did.
All this time Luthor was helping us battle threats to the universe, he was actually gathering data on powers from the Justice League for Amazo.
Analyzing. Now that I have absorbed your power matrix, I shall deploy your Kryptonian capabilities against you.
Amazo has my powers and the Justice League's. We're barely damaging it. Watch out. It looks like Amazo can combine the Justice League's powers. New side. Taking care of it.
I'd given Lois and Jimmy my comms so they could access them for me. I snooped around Luthor's data. Of course he had a red sun projector installed. Activate it from the terminal and we'll see how it affects Amazo.
Go ahead. Just be ready to shut it down if Amazo is unaffected. Resisting.
So, the end.
How do I even report on the broken source wall? It exists on unmeasurable cosmic scale. Can I get multiple reliable sources? Ha! Sources.
What is this stuff? You cannot do it.
Watch out! A Mazo can absorb your powers too. I triggered an AI prelude to buy us some time.
That wasn't nice.
Error. Absorption cells critically damaged.
These turrets have some serious shielding. Use the terminals to deactivate them while Mercy's still offline.
Data suggests several flaws in my programming resulted in this defeat. Reactivating power. Batman escape protocol.
I don't know where he went. Very Batman.
Let me switch off that red sun projector, Superman. Jimmy and I will stay here. Mercy's clearly rebooting, so we can access Luther's files.
I'll cover them while I shake off that red sun energy. I'll catch up soon.
While you were fighting a Mazo, I found a way upstairs. Time to find out what other weapons of mass destruction Luther has stashed around here.
I'm back online. You won't be able to do activating containment feed overriding advanced security robots. You'll regret breaching LexCorp security. Activating your demise.
If you can recognize the drone's attack patterns, you can avoid them. Careful, the closer you get to the drone wall, the faster the energy blasts fire. Destroy enough of those drones to get past the barrier. There's a control panel that will shut down the remaining drones.
I'm sorry. I'm security upgrade. If my android could feel that would hurt. You nearly penetrated the element. There's me. Task added to queue. Going to buff out. You're trespassing. Naughty. If my androids could feel that would hurt. Initializing security. Impressive. You nearly penetrated the energy field.
Surprise! Thank you for beta testing my android. Now, where is the Boy Scout?
Luther, I always hope you'll become a better man. And every time you let me down.
Blaming a mere man for your naivete? Not much of a Superman, are you?
This isn't a game, Luther. Countless innocents have been hurt.
Sacrificing a few pawns was worth it. One day, you'll understand. Take my Council of Luthers, for example. They inspired my new war suit. With it, I'll do more for Earth than you ever could, alien. I must admit, I miss this.
You're unhinged.
Pretend all you like, but we both know you're not the same without me. Mercy, please assist. Execute plan Blitzkrieg. All assets are released to your control.
Thank you, Chris. This will be fun. Commandeering Warsuit Mark 1. Syncing an energy conduit from your new armor to this Warsuit, Lex. This will grant you invulnerability, as per your design. Activating anti-personnel bombs. Have a nice day.
passes the containment barrier. Another explosion could rupture the tubes.
This won't stop me!
Deploying for devastation. Warsuit Mark II. Activating kryptonite turrets. Just for you, Superman.
Kryptonite turrets. I won't be much help with those
Sending Warsuit Mark III to battle.
Thanks for the assist.
Deploying nanotech clouds to repair kryptonite turrets. Let's finish the Superman together, Lex. Environment control systems have been ruptured. Activating enhanced temperature protections in your suit, Lex. For the intruders, not so much. I have you covered, Lex. Activating Warsuit Enhanced Shielding.
You'll have to do better.
Luther's shielding is too strong. Get the power cores from his fallen Warsuits and take them to Huntress. Shield prep and EMP.
I'm more shooter than hacker. You sure you want me cutting wires?
It's easy. When you get all 4 cores, use that machine to overload them. It'll create an EMP powerful enough to knock out Luther's shielding and shut down his other gadgets.
This is the last time you and your sycophants meddle in my affairs, Oracle.
What the? Luther's overriding my...
Damn it. As of now, you're all deputy birds of prey. I'll send you a location. Oracle's depending on us.
Lex going after Oracle breaks every unspoken rule the Society has. I'm sending you to her location. I can't map her defenses, so be careful.
This is Waller. You are now assigned to the Suicide Squad. By now, you are intimately aware of our arrangement. Cooperate with the members of Task Force X, or I yank the leash connected to that collar.
Your remains.
Lois Lane, coming to you live in Metropolis near LexCorp Tower. After a teaser about a big announcement, we're waiting for... The top of LexCorp just exploded. I'm going to... Okay. I'm getting word that Lex Luthor just broadcast a message across social media, television, basically everywhere. Stay tuned to the Daily Planet for breaking news.
This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a Suicide Squad mission. You'll be working with members of Task Force X until the operation is complete. Failure is not an option you want to explore.
Oracle here. I'm safe for now. Sorry for the static. Luthor's trying to lock me out of my mainframe. Also, I haven't restocked my safe room fridge in a while, so maybe hurry? Get to the top of the tower, but be careful of my security measures.
Birds of prey aren't my first choice of allies, but they treat Harley well, and that means a lot. It helps that Oracle matches my consulting fee with donations to my favorite environmental organizations. Plus, her headquarters has a negative carbon footprint.
Assessing damage. Assessing damage. Repair required. Elevating threat. Elevating threat. Routing power to undamaged processing units. Repair required. Repair required. Routing power away from damaged components. Assessing damage. Substructure compromised. Substructure compromised. Repair required. Assessing damage. Intruder annihilation measures unlocked. Burning power away from components. Elevating threat. Elevating threat. Rooting power away from damaged components. Repair required. Assessing damage. Assessing damage. Elevating threat. Substructure compromised. Elevating threat. Moving power away from damaged components. Eliminate particles. Assault protocols engaged. Repair required. Assessing damage. Irradiation system active. Lethal force enabled. Assault protocol. Irradiation systems active. Elevating threat. Rooting power away from damaged components. Rooting power away from damaged components.
Lois Lane audio notes. Lex Luthor lives. That's a supportable headline. Jimmy got photos of him fighting in the mining facility. But does that reflect the lead? I downloaded this time-stamped audio file from the facility's servers.
Note to self, scans confirm the Apocalypse artifact has drawn source energy to this location. The mining process is delicate. Timing is going to be a key factor in reaching my ultimate goal.
What the hell are you two doing in Oracle's tower?
Where we go and what we do is no business of yours, Huntress.
Retract your claws, Catwoman. If we can all just talk.
So you can use your pheromones to mind control us? Not a chance.
One kiss and you're mine.
Hey!
Nasty human.
So you want to play rough?
Don't touch a lady.
Can't we be friends? Catwoman and Poison Ivy are watching each other's backs. It's harder to hurt them when they're near you.
Punish you.
Poison Ivy so they can't work together.
Sure. Don't touch a lady. Hey! Don't you want to play rough?
A surprise brawl at my friend's house? Someone's been peeking at my bucket list!
The blast will punish you.
Sorry, got a little carried away.
Don't touch a lady.
That one got away. Can't we be friends?
Nasty human. The blast will punish you. The blast will punish you. Ouch!
That scream was a bit extra.
Don't touch a lady.
So, you want to play
It's hardly my fault, but maybe watch where you're standing.
Can't we be friends?
I like a good trap as much as the next girl. Well, as long as the next girl is the one who triggers it.
Hey!
Ouch! Jerk. The blast will punish you.
Hey! Can't we be friends?
Nasty human. Inferior flesh being.
Cover your ears.
Blast will punish you. Human. Don't touch a lady.
Shooting crossbow bolts.
I thought we were all here to save Oracle's bacon.
We are.
We are.
You are?
Ivy's been working to clear her name, and I don't mind helping the right people for the right price.
Blah, blah, blah. If you're all in, let's go rescue a pal.
Attempt to proceed at your own peril. You will not receive a second warning.
Friend of yours? Never seen her before.
Whoever she is, she's gonna get a face full of mallet. Let's go!
Elevator's locked. I've control, so you...
Let's not put all our eggs in one basket. You and Ivy take the next elevator, Catwoman.
Good plan. I don't trust them.
Subtle, Huntress. Very subtle.
Elevating threat. Routing power away from damaged components. Substructure compromised. Assessing damage. Repair required. Assessing damage. Repair required. Routing power away from damaged components. Elevating threat. Substructure compromised. Routing power away from damaged components. Substructure compromised. Elevating threat. Repair required. Assessing damage. Routing power away from damaged components. Substructure compromised. Assessing damage. Repair required. Elevating threat. Repair required. Assessing damage.
Security access request. Please provide the required security sequence.
Target acquired.
Sequence correct. Please enter the next sequence.
Unauthorized presence.
Sequence correct.
Substructure compromised. Threat.
Sequence correct.
Away from damaged components. Assessing damage.
Please enter the next
substructure compromised. Repair required. Routing power away from damaged components. Elevating threat.
Sequence correct.
Repair required.
Please enter the next sequence. Sequence correct.
Away from damaged components.
Access ready. You are friends of Oracle. Managing a team of heroes, villains, and vigilantes who are somewhere in between is never easy. Ultimately, though, it's about learning what they want and helping them get it. Figuring out how to communicate effectively, and keeping them from killing each other. Plus all the hacking and mission planning and... yeah, it's kind of a nightmare. But when a mission goes according to plan, it's the most beautiful thing in the world.
Lex Luthor woke me and completed my programming. I will destroy Oracle and any who stand in my way.
If you're calling Lexi benevolent, your wiring is wackier than mine.
Enough talk. Let's take her down.
In my professional opinion, this robot suffers from that separation anxiety and the need to get its ass kicked hard.
Don't get near anything with a different charge.
I no longer need her.
Trying to murder you, but I feel weirdly bad about the robot. I didn't build her to be sentient, and she's just following Luthor's programming now, but still, I did leave her half built in a closet for ages. Let me sing you to sleep.
Pain and irrelevant consequences.
how the saying goes, Harley.
I'll make you into fertilizer.
Oracle built me to do this. Oracle needs me. I no longer need her. Pain is an irrelevant human concept.
Stay away from my flag.
Preparing internal damage.
How about teamwork makes the dream pop?
You're not too bad. You ever think about writing lyrics, Harley?
Suppressing damage alert. Preparing internal damage.
Oh yeah? Hope you like it loud.
Pain is an irrelevant human Suppressing damage alert. Oracle built me to do this.
Wait, don't attack! It's Oracle. I've purged Luther's malicious code so I can remote pilot the robot according to its original programming.
If you're really Oracle, say something only she would know.
You've always wanted to raid Wonder Woman's closet.
Oh, I've never told anyone else that.
You've told me that like 12 times.
Whatever. I'm convinced.
I can't thank you enough for the rescue, but this was just a distraction. Luther was buying time for whatever he's doing at that volcano. We've got to get back there and stop him.
Can I drive the robot, please?
Maybe another time? I'll just break it in first. Let's go.
There's something that you should know. I'm not gonna wait for you in my nest. I'm gonna break your bow. You can't make me into what you want. You can't make me. You're such a
Whatever Luther's up to at his volcano lair. Little jealous, to be honest. He's about to get a visit from Oracle and her flock of seagulls. Meet them there. They're going to need your help. This may be our last chance to take Luther down a peg.
Welcome to Argus, where the Yank government dabbles with heroes in tights and arcane forces better left alone. Steve Trevor's the big dog round here. He's got a not at all pretentiously named Black Room. They keep all kinds of trinkets there that may help us take on the flying Tagliatelle monster in the sky. Argus agents have been like bollocks. I can smell foul rotting magic from here. A bit like brimstone mixed with old socks. Laser traps look to have a timed rotation. I'll meet you on the other side when you figure it out. What? I'm not your taxi service.
I'm taking it.
Recently came into the possession of the crime Bible, and they're holding it at their HQ. Steve Trevor is running that operation these days, and while I know he's a good man, you can never trust the government to do the right thing, especially when it comes to dangerous weapons.
Bollocks! That can't be good. Look sharp, mate. I didn't know Argus had so many people on the payroll. Watch your backs, they're gonna bum rush us. Keep coming until we all go down. Let's disappoint them, shall we? To worry about too. Oi. hear me earlier? Keep the brain-addled commandos away from the turret.
Thanks to the spyware you planted in Oracle's tower, I was able to build my own little calc bot. However, there's been a glitch, presumably in Oracle's base code. Now the damn thing's gone rogue in Metropolis. Take care of it before that town's blue and red Boy Scout gets involved, and I'll compensate you well.
Dr. Veronica Kale, I'm sure you've heard of me. Anyway, as they say, time is money, so let's get to it. I'm working with LexCorp to figure out what the hell is going on with the rise in Paradox activity. The first order of business is to secure the cargo of the damaged Star Labs trucks in the area. They were damaged in the initial eruption and carry valuable scientific equipment. Find that equipment and bring it to the museum. collected enough equipment to cover our immediate needs. I'm sure we can put it to better use than Star Labs ever could. Next, we need to perform an analysis of the ruptures themselves. Shut them down while we monitor the energy readings from here. That should give us the data we need to pinpoint the source of the paradox event. aren't you useful? Closing those ruptures will buy us the time we need to finish our... Oh, looks like that made Papa Paradox unhappy. A rather large paradox creature is threatening the museum. Get rid of it before it destroys our research and any chance we have at identifying the paradox's origin. Fighting that hideous thing, I completed my analysis of the data and sent it to Luther. Sorry, but it's on a need-to-know basis. He's made arrangements with Professor Zoom. Head to the museum, and I'm sure...
I've received the data from Kale's researchers. The paradox ruptures are a reaction to an event that occurred in Gotham City. Professor Zoom will give you a lift. And remember, this Gotham is fractured and may be very unusual.
readings are showing unusual energy spikes inside the Speed Force. You might encounter unexpected visitors.
Wayne Tech has quite the presence in this version of Gotham. I can smell the stench of misguided goodwill from here. Take a look around and see what you can learn.
These guys are crazy! Help!
Disturbance detected. Engaging target.
Family, I'll do whatever you want. Why should I talk to you anyway?
I'm warning you. Hey, move along.
How can you take down Wayne Tech? Wayne Tech helps protect the streets. And they were doing...
So Wayne Tech has taken over policing the streets. How noble of them to waste their fortune. I need more intel about their operation. Track down the larger robotic units and take their comm chips. We can use them to hack their relay system and redirect some of their police chatter to your communicator.
Run for your life! Cease?
No way I'm staying here!
Security field activated. Engaging aggressor.
Please don't hurt anyone else. Run for your lives!
Be quiet and listen to their chatter. That should lead you to whoever is running this exercise in absurdity.
Repairing.
All units, be on the lookout for, well, believe it or not, supervillains. I think we've got some out-of-towners here.
Repairing.
Attention all units. We've got an APB out on a small group of extremely violent suspects. All units, if suspects spotted, call for backup. These guys are considered armed and very dangerous. A group of supervillains appeared out of nowhere and are neutralizing our civil response teams. I suggest increasing security at your current location.
your ass. It seems this time stream's Bruce Wayne has succeeded in creating a nanny state for the sheep of Gotham. Get to his office and find out what changed in his past to create this reality.
I knew you low-life criminals would slither your way into my office.
Right here, son. Together we'll send these criminals to jail. That didn't hurt at all. Sorry, Bruce. I wasn't strong enough.
Hello, I'm Martha Wayne of the Martha Wayne Foundation, inviting you to our latest charity event. Black Canary, the Huntress, and many other local heroes will be meeting with the public and signing autographs. It fills a mother's heart with pride, knowing that her son and her husband can be counted among such great champions of justice. I hope you can join us for the event.
About time you got here!
Batman is trying to protect the Wayne family. Hurry up and break through his forces.
cooperate if you let my wife and son leave here.
I'm sorry I couldn't get here in time to save your parents. But I promise I'll protect you, Bruce.
You're a monster, Luther.
I know why you're here, Batman. But I won't let you hurt little Bruce here.
Don't even start. You'll have to kill me first. You are all fools.
Your plan is...
Synchronization! Overseer, lock on to this point in time.
Nexus reinforcements requested.
I won't let you do this!
Overseer is anchored back at this moment in time. It's like a boomerang. Destroy it! Your work is done here. Leave the rest to me. There, Bruce. See? I didn't let that monster get you.
Thanks to the spyware you planted in Oracle's tower, I was able to build my own little calc bot. However, there's been a glitch, presumably in Oracle's base code. Now the damn thing's gone rogue in Metropolis. Take care of it before that town's blue and red Boy Scout gets involved, and I'll compensate you well.
This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a Suicide Squad mission. You'll be working with members of Task Force X until the operation is complete. Failure is not an option you want to explore.
Listen carefully. Our very existence is at risk. I've sent in the Council to help stop the Paradox Wave. That creature is feeding off of Paradox energy, drawing it from conduits inside the Speed Force. Severing the connection will weaken the beast. Do not fail.
You waste time! The Paradox Wave has begun! Nothing can stop it!
paradox wave is receding. Our timeline is safe for now. But infinite uncertainties can create infinite paradoxes. Be prepared for the next tide.
This is Amanda Waller. You have been recruited for a Suicide Squad mission. You'll be working with members of Task Force X until the operation is complete. Failure is not an option you want to explore.
I've got to admit, being in the field with you is a nice change of pace. I'm looking forward to going up against Luther.
Lucky for us, Lois and Jimmy are still in Luther's facility. They lowered his defenses so we could all gain access.
And this time, you've got extra backup.
Glad you could make it, Supergirl.
This is disappointing. You're here minutes before I anticipated, and instead of dying, Oracle has regained control of her little robot. I calculated only a 6.2% chance of this outcome.
Save it, Luther. You're done.
Done? Hardly. But this is going to cost me a fortune in overtime payroll, so consider me perturbed.
Oracle left early.
I come to every show and you're still giving me a hard time about that?
Do you even like my music, Oracle?
Would I go to every show if I didn't?
That's not a yes.
I'd like to point out that you're trespassing on private property and interfering with a highly sensitive and volatile mining procedure.
Well, why didn't you say so? Show us your permits for building this secret volcano mining facility and we'll all go home.
I suppose this just proves that old adage. If you want someone killed right, kill them yourself.
Nobody says that!
Heads up. Jimmy and I are... I don't like becoming part of the stories I cover. Lives are long. I'll bet I can use this to help. Jimmy, no! Take that off!
You'll have to do better. Eddie, see what you've done. Your interference has activated the techno scene.
Power, mortals! Brimstone, Angel of Apocalypse, will destroy you dogs in the name of his master.
Help me contain this monster you've awakened. Brimstone could destroy the entire planet if we don't stop him here.
We awakened? This is your fault, Luther.
Luther's right. Brimstone's power levels are off the chart. Stop it before it becomes a world killer.
Try to hurt me! My techno-organic shielding is simply
control systems offline.
Turrets are daisy-chained. In order to get any of them to work, we need to repair them all.
Online. Go!
What did you expect to gain here, Luther?
You couldn't possibly comprehend it, Supergirl.
I don't need to understand it to stop you.
How dare you! This won't stop me!
For your insolence, man! Apocalyptic technology empowers my defenses!
Superman, let's cool the lava to make safe spaces.
Facility power systems offline. Sorry, Lex.
Facility's main power generators offline. We need to get the backup generators working.
Huntress, Ivy, Catwoman, go! On it!
Abandon hope, humans! Infinite power sustains me!
Got it. The power should be coming online now.
I have backup power generators online, Lex.
Yet I am healed!
Multiple failures with turret power converters detected.
Damn! This time it brought the turret's power converters. My engineering robots can repair them, but Brimstone's energy is still disrupting my remote access.
Canary, Harley, this lava is too dangerous. Go find and activate the engineering robots while we try to hold off Brimstone.
We got this. Come on, Harley.
Techno-organic seed at my core has limitless potential to sustain me.
Turret control systems online.
Organic seed at my core has limitless potential to sustain me. You shall all perish.
pure source energy. I forged a techno seed inside Brimstone, but I needed your help to defeat him. Thank you.
Called it.
Containing that power could destroy you, Luther. Let us help before it's too late.
Do you think I got the math wrong? I distracted you and your allies at every turn. You exceeded my expectations a few times, but I always have a contingency. Now, the power of pure creation is mine. Before I reshape the world into my liking, I'll destroy you, Kryptonian.
Superman's not alone, Lex. Warsuit Jimmy Olsen is on the scene.
Olsen! That's my armor, which makes you my ally.
Uh-oh. Maybe I didn't think this through.
Get on those consoles and help me maintain the system's override. Lex isn't making this easy. Would you? We can recalibrate the sonic current frequencies to disrupt Lex's link to his Stop it!
This suit's out of control!
Jimmy needs us. Blast him with the sonic turrets to disrupt Luther's control tonight.
This suit's boosters are powering up.
You can control my
Lex is encrypted the turret controls. I'll figure out a workaround once you buy me some time. Birds of Prey will take the robots. The rest of you deal with Lex and Jimmy. Now, use the turrets to free Jimmy. Huntress, Cat, see if you can thin out those robots with the other turrets.
Would ya? How do you drive this thing? The turret did the trick. I've got this now.
Let's experiment. What happened when I impart source energy to my robots?
Lex, what is this new energy coursing through my wiring? Source energy integrated. This is going to go poorly for you, intruders.
With this power, I can reshape the world! I win!
Initiating Arachnid Protocol, now with added source subroutine.
I wouldn't call it giant. More like
I never best made my robots, my network, I didn't execute my plan to let this ragtag group deny it. You cannot get it.
Blow up the turrets. Focusing on Lex is the only way to free Jimmy.
No! You damaged my armor's containment system! I can't control the source energy!
Don't panic, Lex. We'll get you out of that armor.
I don't need your help! Get away!
Did Lex Luthor just explode? When I explode, there'll be more confetti and glitter.
I can't detect any trace of him, but there's a lot we don't know about source energy.
We should circle the globe a few times. Make sure he hasn't popped up somewhere else.
Let's go.
What's this funny feeling I've got?
That's what saving the world feels like.
Phew, I thought maybe all those Chocos cookies I ate in your clock tower had gone bad. We just saved the freaking world! We should celebrate! Not that this means I'm some goody two-shoes now.
What do the birds of prey usually do to celebrate? I'm assuming ice cream. Bubbly?
Axe throwing?
Works for me. You do know we only throw the axes at stationary targets, right, Harley?
Less exciting, but it'll do.
Yep, there you go. Now that you have a theme for your base, you need to get a deed. These are used to actually grant base ownership and so.
This is Lois Lane for Daily Planet Live. Lex Luthor faked his death in a bid for vast superhuman powers. A group of superhumans battled Luther in a secretive volcanic mining facility built with hidden LexCorp resources. Luther's plan involved a series of distractions to keep the birds of prey and Superman from interfering until he could unearth an alien being calling itself Brimstone. The birds of prey and Superman helped Luther contain Brimstone, enabling Luther to draw source energy from the creature. Source energy.
Congratulations. You are now a bona fide bad guy with a base. Head there now, and we can take a little tour. Lex destroyed in a blast of source energy? I don't buy it. Still, whether he's dead or laying low, there's a vacuum in the society, and I'm positioned to fill it, thanks to you. This is your mainframe, the nerve center of your lair. You can use it to gain access to